It's still common for big companies in the field to put out reports and pieces that almost no one actually reads or looks into. That being said, if you really look into them, study them, and check them out, you will know exactly where all the money is going. Everything around us is about to be tokenized in DLT blockchain, and the big players in crypto will be the ones who get rich. We can also get very rich by investing in the underlying assets that power these networks. Having said that, hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Joni is my name. For people who are new to the channel, I hope that by the end of this video you have become a subscriber. So the World Economic Forum just put out a report, and this will be returned to you on December 10th. In it, they talk about how tokenization is changing foreign finance and funding systems. I went ahead and summed this up with chat.gpt to save you guys a while, but we've already seen the rise of tokenization in financial markets. Tokenizing economic property on blockchain is becoming more popular around the world, especially at the business and government level. It looks like it will completely change how money and things are traded. Tokenization means making digital copies of assets that can be stored on a blockchain. This lets real-time transfers happen after years of funding, testing, and proving ideas. This group is moving from theory to practice, working to fix broken financial systems and wasteful spending. The main benefits of tokenization are better speed, global connectivity, the ability to move collateral around, and even lower fees. Now, this one I really want to draw attention to because it's so common in this performance. $15 to $20 billion in infrastructure operations and more than $100 billion in cash through green collateral control. That's why everyone is asking why any bank, any institution, or any big player would use tokenization. The amount of money that these big players will be able to store with tokenization is crazy. That's the exact reason why they'll all come in. We have real-world examples of how tokenization is being used in other countries, such as the Hong Kong Monetary Authority's Evergreen project, which uses tokenized mutual funds from BlackRock and Franklin Templeton, and European institutions like the European Investment Bank and Goldman Sachs, which use tokenization to make issuing bonds easier. Governance is still a big job, and there are still questions about record ownership, security, privacy, and following the rules. To make decentralized systems more open and fair, groups like the Global Synchronizer Foundation worked with people in the ADAD economy and got help from the Linux Foundation. Tokenization is about to make an international financial network that connects places that is digitally local, raising the bar for modern capital markets and making it easier for everyone to get money. Tokenization will change the way foreign finance works, making structures that are more fair and durable as adoption speeds up. We should think about what that is definitely doing, because tokenization is going to change banking in the end. It will change everything that has a dollar cost. Forks will be used to change everything. At the top of this page, there is a great video that we shared through Subjective Views. This is a Clearbank capability Ripple associate. I might talk more about that in a different movie, but they are a full-fledged Ripple partner. Who has banks? Crypto.com, XRP, and Coinbase all say that $2.2 quadrillion worth of stocks, bonds, real estate, and swaps can be turned into tokens. The big game is going on, and the giants in the room are telling you what's going on. It's probably nice to listen, but check this out. My name is Johnny Fry. My company is called Clearbank, and I work there. How many of you heard of Clearbank just because you were interested? I'm a piece of market research. The price is going up. Right now, I'd like to pause this for a moment, because I did include a few clips from this meeting. This gathering is top notch. If you guys get the chance to go and listen to it all, there are a lot of really good things you'll learn. There have been a lot of great conversations and a lot of records dropped at this gathering that could change the way you think about this topic going forward. Cross and focus on it if you haven't already, but check it out. It's clear that the PL is working. Clearbank is a different, less popular option. This is the first time in 250 years that a bank has been given clearing financial institution reputation. And now that we've built a financial infrastructure issuer that works well, we're at an interesting point. There are customers who only got about 270, ranging from very large global credit card companies to small fintech companies. We are no longer afraid of crypto like many clearing banks are. We are glad to be able to talk to the space ticket. Still, we like to keep in mind that the cryptocurrency market is worth more than $1 trillion. I know many of you have heard me say this many times before, but options are the big daddy of stocks, bonds, real estate, and other investments. I know Richard Barker is behind the room and will definitely talk about it the next day. Gartner says it's 2.2 quadrillion, but we think that a big part of that area will become digitalized and tokenized over the years, so we might not agree with them. We believe we are in fact at a turning point, not a depressing low point. What do you plan to do in the next 30, 60, or 90 days to make a plan for your new path? A lot of work needs to be done. Locking up banking partners is important, and so are other service providers in the business. You know that you can't go by yourself, and we try to stay in our lane, and it's clear that we'll be asking for permission to make a solid coin. We are going to do that at the XRPL system, which is farther away from Ethereum. So excited about that. Locking up banking partners important. And yes, I think that Ripple is one of those possible partners that could be a banking partner when we think about it. We've talked about that a lot over the years. But what's crazy about that is the amount of money in $2.2 quadrillion. We have been hearing about quadrillions of dollars from our chicks for a while now, and we've been talking more about our chicks, right? Keep in mind that they did work with Ripple again in June 2024. They added an extension to their current partnership, which will allow them to add many millions of dollars worth of tokenized real-world assets to the XRP system over the next year. That was back in 2024, and we still haven't seen a good amount of that flowing onto the XRPL. While there may still be some things that need to be pushed, like some of the changes, I will say this right now. Our chicks are a big call in this area, and they've talked. They've already given us an idea of how much money is out there and how most of it will move through these public blockchains. Everything is finally not going to happen all at once, but you already know that it will eventually. Our girls have also worked with Ripple to create the first tokenized money trading fund on MorePL, which you can see over here. Tokenized assets are coming to Aberdeen thanks to this groundbreaking project. There is an $8 billion cash fund with 3 factors that will make operations more efficient and help institutions adopt RWA tokenization. Don't forget that Hadler also has a relationship with our chicks. This is really with Aberdeen's multi-billion pound money market backers using Header. Once more, the important people are being called on. They were picked for the title in Ripple for a while in space, but I want to go back to August 2023 because I want to make sure I'll publish this. I really do know this record. I talked about it in a film that might be someone's return right now, but after doing study last week, we've decided that our chicks tokenization roadmap will make all asset trading around the world move on chain in the middle term. In this way, no longer long-term we talk about medium-term market potential as every tradable asset class in existence. I feel crazy that this would come from a name like our chicks. Someone isn't always putting this on X by accident. That doesn't come from us, it comes from our chicks. This has to do with some of the biggest names that can be found. At the moment, our chicks tokenization engine is tokenizing a 15 billion pound fund on Header. We have the full report right here. If you believe what we believe, this means that all asset trading everywhere can benefit from tokenization and will flow on chain in the next few months. The marketplace offers almost every traded asset style in everyday life. We have the sector money view instead of the asset directions. We have $250 billion for Bitcoin, which you know is a totally different amount than the last $340 billion, or cryptocurrency, $647 billion. $812 billion in state debt, or $1.6 trillion in Amazon and